Hi, Pickles. It is 7:30 in the morning and I just got up to be with the girls. Nick just fell asleep. He's been up since like 11 or 1 in the morning. 11 p.m. or 1 in the morning. He stayed up all night with the girls because I stayed up all day with them because he stayed up all night the night prior. He's been staying up all night with the girls almost since they were born. The first week we did like half and half time. But he's been really good and attentive and such a good dad. You burped. Clementine, puppy, whooping for mommy. Raina's sleeping. I had them both in a baby swing. And then Clementine started fussing. So I grabbed Clementine and I was in the middle of filming, not this vlog, but I was in the middle of filming some ASMR. 20 triggers, 20 1-minute triggers, but they go a little over 1 minute. So. But yeah, everything's fine. I just am getting ready to start the day. I try not to make breakfast till closer to when Nick wakes up, or if I make it, I try not to eat it till he wakes up. But today might be one of those days where I just eat before him and then maybe eat later again with him. I'll probably have some toast for breakfast and then I'll make tacos, chorizo tacos when he wakes up. It's been pretty hectic, guys. The transition from just being super pregnant and immobile with a toddler to having a 3-year-old, basically a child, a preschooler with 2 newborn twins is insane. I feel like Nick and I haven't really been able to connect as much as we usually do. Like, yes, we're connecting on the parenting front. We're connecting on our schedules and routines. And we're connecting because we love each other. But I don't feel like we're very much, like, intimately connecting. I don't feel like we're very much intimately connecting or anything because we don't have the time to. We can't have intercourse because I just had surgery. And obviously I'm still sore and bruised up and banged up. We can't cuddle or, you know, just show affection because as soon as we start doing that, the girls start fussing. You know, we do things to show each other we appreciate each other. Like, he'll let me sleep in. I'll clean the house while he's sleeping and stuff like that. But it's just hard to have that straight up one-on-one time. So when we're able to get all the girls asleep, or Jasmine's, you know, outside or with a relative, and we get the newborns to sleep, then we try to spend time just together one-on-one because we're never gonna have any alone time again. We have 3 kids. So yeah, it's just crazy because I don't want our relationship to change or fail or have any negative downs. You know, ups and downs are normal, but I don't want to have any arguments or anything like that. But with lack of sleep, with 2 newborns, you know, change in the family, daughter turning 3, preschooler age, and becoming more into her own personality, more demanding, more willing to say no. To normal stuff like, hey, put on your pants. No. Hey, eat your breakfast. No. And I'm like, Jasmine, do you love me? No. And I'm like, girl. So she just wants to say no just to say no. I actually brought Clementine in here to feed her, but she calmed down as soon as I started holding her. So let's see if she's hungry. She opened her mouth. She's taking some small eats. She don't really want it. She just wants to vibe with mommy. Be so funny if I threw her in an ASMR. I'm just like doing ASMR and then you see her baby randomly in my arm. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be like a prank. Anyways, Pickles, thank y'all for watching the vlogs. Thank y'all for tuning into these Sid's Corners. Please make sure to drop a comment below on how you feel about the vlog or just what you're doing in your day-to-day because I love reading the comments and I read them all. So I'll see y'all in the next one. And I am super hungry. I didn't eat last night because I was like, oh, I shouldn't eat before bed. But now I woke up like super freaking hungry. But anyway, Nick deserves to sleep, so I'm gonna let him sleep probably till noon because he went to sleep at 7:30. So noon would probably be 5 hours of sleep for him. So I'm not gonna wake him up, but I'm gonna stop caring if he's sleeping around noon. Whereas for the next 5 hours, I'm gonna be like stealthy spy mode, trying to make sure he sleeps. I thought I heard a baby or Jasmine, so I got quiet to listen. My mother ear. Anyway, we'll see. I'll check on him. Yeah, it's Raina. Raina. Got Raina crying. Jasmine's whining. You were just hungry, weren't you? Okay, Raina, you can go to sleep now. As for Clementine, she's getting there. She's trying. Raina, burp for me. Someone doesn't want to burp. Clementine's just fidgeting in her bassinet. Jasmine's in the playroom. She wants to come out, but I'm trying to take care of these babies and film a video, so I'll let her out after in like 10 minutes. What are you doing, Clementine? What are you doing, Clementine? My mini-me? What are you doing, Raina? You little Nick clone? It's okay, baby. Go to sleep. This bassinet's a little, like, weird, or swing is a little weird and crooked. I wanted to return it, but Nick said forget about it. Look who wants to eat now. Raina just ate, Clementine just ate, so it's pretty on par for them to eat around the same time. Maybe like 10 minutes apart, I believe it was. And I changed Clementine first this morning when I woke up because I had already gotten Raina swaddled up and I didn't want to unswaddle her. But then when I put Clementine down, I went ahead and picked Raina back up, unswaddled her, and changed her. Raina went back to sleep, as y'all saw, and this little crazy girl is awake and very observant and just chilling, looking around, doing her thing. And now she's hungry, so I'm just gonna get her hooked up. And yeah, it's been pretty low-key. I've been wanting to get some chores done around the house, like clean up the playroom, clean up Jasmine's room, just general tidying up. Now we have some laundry to fold, but these twins got me there 24/7 round-the-clock care. That's why Nick and I take our day-to-day shifts or hourly shifts or whatever. He'll work a handful of hours, I'll work a handful of hours taking care of the babies, including Jasmine. If we're both up, one of us tries to manage Jasmine, the other tries to manage the twins, or we put Jasmine in her room so she can be on her tablet, and then we'll take a twin each and then just switch off every now and again. Or it's all about surviving day to day, to be honest. Like, I would say I don't feel too much of a life shift change since after pregnancy. Prior to, actually, that's not true. So I don't feel too much of a huge, like, oh my God, my life is over shift, but I do feel lighter. I feel more free. I feel more available to do things that first come up in my mind. Like, if I want to do the dishes, I can just do the dishes. If I want to quickly sweep and mop, I can actually quickly sweep and mop, whereas when I'm pregnant, I can't do it quickly. You know, if I want to clean Jasmine's room and Nick sees me cleaning it while pregnant, he'll be like, oh, let me take over, you need to rest. But like, I could just clean Jasmine's room now. You know, even though I'm still healing from surgery and I'm still in pain and it's like a 4 out of 10, I'm just able to get up and do stuff. You know how nice that is? It's like the luxury of having a car, being able to get up and go when you want, instead of having to arrange a ride or get you know, a driver or have somebody loan you a vehicle or something like that. It's like, no thought to it. Just get in the car and go. You know, get up and go. So you may hear this little one feeding off camera. She's just, So, yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, we're just surviving day to day at this point. It's been, I'd say it's been pretty good. Like, there's a more high success and high positive energy, as opposed to there's low negative energy. There's low missteps, little missteps that we've made. The other day, I was feeding Clementine, and then I went to burp her, and then she just started projectile vomiting. And then I called Nick into the room to help me clean up the vomit, but she wouldn't, like, her face was red from vomiting because she was all just red, and then it wouldn't stop being red, and then she looked like she was choking. So then Nick grabbed her and tried to burp her again, and she wouldn't burp, and she kept getting redder and redder and redder. And I'm not even kidding when I tell you she was tomato red. It was so scary. Her eyes were bulging out of her head. She was like getting red and straining. Veins were popping out of her forehead because I'm a very veiny person, so she was getting very veiny. It was very scary. I was literally searching for my phone to call 911 when she finally was able to take a deep breath gasp for air. During her little choking situation where she was turning redder and redder, she was constantly like there would be a wail every like minute, like, but like it wasn't anything consistent or crying where you know the baby's lungs are clear and healthy. So we were getting really scared. Like seconds were passing by and we were unable to do anything. You know, we're not medical professionals, so it was like, what do we do? Calling 911 might take too long. What if she chokes to death right in front of us? Well, you know, we're getting the snot sucker, sucking stuff out of her nose and sucking stuff out of her mouth. That wasn't working, so I freaking grabbed her face and I started sucking any spit and formula and snot out of her face. And then Nick started blowing into her mouth, trying to get, you know, just some CO2 push through, so some O2 would go in. It was crazy, guys. But that was a couple of days ago, like, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago. And we've just been like walking on eggshells ever since. We're just trying to take even better care of them than we were, because it's just like anything can happen. Babies can die of SIDS. They could choke up on themselves. They could drown. They could like just so many easy ways to lose a baby, to lose a newborn. They could roll over on something and then suffocate. So we're just doing our best to hang in there and do what we do. Everybody's been offering help and cooking us food and doing all that good stuff, so it's been a lot. Like, the load has been lifted a lot. We have a lot of relatives and stuff willing to take Jasmine like once or twice a week, so she goes to preschool in August. It's just a couple more months until we get into a little bit of an easier transition where she's engaged and out during the school day, and then she'll come home and have a little playtime and then go for sleeps before the next day and the weekend. But with her more busy and occupied, we'll be able to take better care, not better care of the twins, but more intentional care of the twins. But y'all hear Clementine drinking this good? I better focus on feeding her because she's about to freaking get milk drunk. I know you want to give me a burp. Come on, Clem. Come on, Clementine. Sounded more grunty. Funny, I was burping right now and she wouldn't burp on camera. As soon as I turned off the camera, she burped. Like, literally burped while I was reaching for the camera. Now Clementine is being a little shy.